Hello all. Today I will tell you what you need to do to add a new series. First, let's dive into our Roku feed generator dashboard. From the sections on the left, go to the section titled Series and click the plus add button next to the series link. A new page will open, where we will enter the general contents of the series. Let's enter our series title. If we have a link where we promote this series, let's enter this link. Let's enter the link with a thumbnail of this series below. Let's enter the date when this series was first published. Let's enter the date when we first published this series. Let's fill in the short description and long description fields. If you can provide a copyright link or text, let's enter it in the copyright field. Let's fill in the credits section by selecting the people we added previously. If the person we want to add is not here, let's add a new person by clicking the plus button on the side. This person will then appear here. If we want a tag for the series, select it from the previous tags you added or add a new tag. If you want to add one or more genres for series, enter the genres. If you want to use external id, enter external id. You can find explanations about external id in the documentation. If you want to set a rating for the series, select rating. Finally, you need to enter season information for the series. Open the window to add a new season using the plus button on the right. Enter company and channel information. If there is a season title, enter the season title. Enter a thumbnail URL for the season. Write the season number and click the Save button. Add all seasons to the chosen seasons area and click the Save button. You added your first series. Congratulations! Now you need to enter the required episodes for each season. Click the plus add button next to the episodes link on the left. Select your company and channel. Enter the episode title. If there is a link where you promote the episode, enter this link. If you would like to define a thumbnail for the episode, please enter a photo link. Enter the date the episode first aired and the date you published it. Fill in the description sections. If you want to use the advertisement features, select one of the predefined cue points in the cue points section or press the plus button on the right. In the cue point window that opens, select the company and channel. If you have filled the start field and you do not want to specify an end, you should enter this duration. If you specify start and end, you do not need to enter duration. Save and close the cue point with the Save button. Make sure it is in the chosen cue points area and move on to the next step. Enter a URL or text for copyright. Select contacts in the credit field. Fill in the fields below such as tags, genres, external ids, rating. Next is the media area. Let's leave it to the end to examine this area in more detail. Select the relevant season of the relevant series from related season. Fill in the last field, episode number. In this case, click the Save and Continue Editing button. If there is a missing field on the page, the system will show you your errors. Correct your mistakes and press the button again. Now we will fill in the media field, which we just left blank, with information about the media files of our content. Click the plus add button next to the media's link under the content main heading in the left menu or the add media button at the top right of the media list page. Let's select our company and channel information. If there is a special title and description for the media, let's fill it in. Let's enter the duration of our media in seconds. Let's enter the language of our media with 2 or 4 characters. If this media has a validity start and end date, let's enter it. Next is the videos section. Here we will add the addresses of our media files. If you want to use a video you have previously added, select it from the list. If the video you want to add is one you have never added before, press the plus button. Now we will enter our video information in the window that opens. After selecting company and channel information, if the video is hosted on a remote server, for example, Dropbox, Amazon, Google, etc., let's enter the link of our video in the URL field. If rokufeedgenerator.com will host the video, let's upload our file to the Files section. Let's enter the file size in bytes and the video resolution in pixels. Let's choose our video type. If our video host provides a player URL, let's enter this link in the player field. Finally, let's enter the bitrate of our video in kbps. Let's save our media content by clicking the Save button. Let's move on to the final process of this video. In this video we created one series. We created one season. We created an episode for this season 1, and finally we created a media content that we will link to this episode. Now, let's find the last episode we added from the episode section and open the detail page by clicking on it. We left the media field empty here. Let's find the media area at the bottom of the page and select the media area we just added to this media area. Let's use one of the save buttons to save the episode. Finally, we have completed the sequence adding process. You can now add new episodes to your series and use them in your feeds. Thank you for listening to me. Do not hesitate to contact our customer representatives for your questions and suggestions.